Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Saturday night. We've got a special show here. Hold on one second. Got to turn that off or you'd be dinking the whole entire show. And don't want to do that. Anyway, so welcome to Cryptids and Conspiracies, our 48th show. Now, I did another show for a little while there with a friend of mine named Belmont Press. And it was called Cannabis and Conspiracies. He was the cannabis, I was the conspiracy. And well, it discontinued after we parted ways for a little while. And I missed it so much that the first goofball that came along that seemed to be mildly interested in anything along those lines, I did a show. I decided to do a show with him, and I have come to regret that decision upon occasion. You know, well, we'll see tonight if that's one of those. But let me bring him on.
Sir, nobody worries about upsetting a droid.
That's because a droid don't pull people's arms out of their sockets when they lose. Wookiees are known to do that.
Yo. Bunny, you're still muted. No, you're not.
Yep, I'm sorry, man.
I am the only Wookiee that matters here.
It's random. Yeah, whatever. Anyway,
what about me?
And
what about me?
And evidently you're a package deal with this guy, so I had to bring him
Abby someone. Abby someone. Abby who? Abby normal.
I have a very endowed package. Hey now. I have a science. I have an experiment in the name of science I want to do right now. Kraken.
That happened.
Hindenburg.
Don't start that.
Nothing happened. That. We're still here.
Okay. All right. That reminds me. I need to bring that up so I can monitor that particular situation.
Or we could also be talking about the Skinwalker.
Yeah. Anyway, so all right. Well, he's feeling lonely backstage, so might as well bring him on.
If it's no Scottish, just clap.
Right here.
Little delay.
Hello.
Oh,
how's it going?
Good evening.
Hey.
How is everyone doing?
I'm functional, thank you very much. And I'm the only one that matters on this stream because I'm the Wookiee.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Yes. We all have our regrets. And
Bunny.
So,
I'm with
so
Bunny on this one.
How much work have you done? So Wookiee,
I've
how
done
much
so
work
much
have you
heavy
done
lifting, my back hurts.
What does this work?
Okay. Did you put together a compilation of every show we've done so far? Did you do that?
Yes, but I would be lying.
Yes, you would be lying. Okay. So out of let's review what we've done so far in this nice little slideshow that I put together because I am the only guy that matters. There you go. Anyway, so enjoy this with us. Now, gentlemen, you might want to pay attention because there might be a quiz. So you might want to pay attention to every one of these little shows and kind of see what we've done so far.
I graduated.
It might come up. It might come up again. It might
guess?
come up again. Yeah.
I suck at tests.
Is it true false?
No, it's more. It's Jeopardy style. So,
Damn it.
Anyway. All right. So here we go.
My favorite.
That's some good work there. I tell you what.
Thank you very much. I did everything. Good night. I'm a liar.
That would be fake news. Would be fake news.
You are fake news.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, so all right. So I said that, gentlemen. I kind of did that review, kind of like give us some scope about where we've been. So you guys see anything that kind of like jumped out at you? A show that we did in the past that you are particularly fond memories of?
I think the for me was the Winter Villa, the Nazi Winter Villa episode.
Yeah, I was
think
thinking
that was
yeah.
most
that was
the most kind of engaged we were both on the panel and in the chat about it, as to why it was built, what it could be, what was it for.
Oh yeah,
you know.
Yeah, potential submarine bays and whatnot. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That was a good one. The Mothman one was real good because we had the good stuff on, and had all that cool footage. I think we first started like kind of gelling as a group over the Spring Hill Jack when we started like making fun of Spring Hill Jack. We had a real good time
exactly. Yes.
However,
in your attempt to say the words
parkour. What?
Parkour. Anyway.
Parkour.
But we've definitely had some fun. We've had some fun ones since then.
Yep.
But yeah. Yeah, we still going.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is also show 48, which is pretty interesting because in a matter of 2 weeks I will be 48.
Yay!
Go
Wow.
figure,
Cool.
Yeah. So there we go.
Happy birthday.
Well, this was a way to reminisce. So how about we add this to the stage, gentlemen?
Oh, no. Right, anyway, I'm off to bed. Bye now.
I'll take anal bum covers for 1,000, Alex.
So,
you know, I'm going to remember.
So we're going to do this on rotational.
Hee-haw, right?
We'll go
Stop
counterclockwise.
it, you diggle bastard.
I'll take your tits now for 200.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so Curl,
we got the
go ahead and choose a category. Go ahead and choose a category.
Right,
FBI,
all,
vehicles, places, monsters, organizations.
You're saying this is based on like Jeopardy. Well, I have no idea how that works. So.
Oh, you don't?
It's a quiz
show. It's
on
based. These categories. Yeah, these categories are like all of our shows are on here, but I basically categorize them as to kind of let you know what kind of show it was. And
what's the last one?
So we did multiple shows on FBI.
Yeah, because it's just the
organizations for.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
no,
what?
I'm not saying
what,
that. I'm asking what it was, but I will go FBI for 300.
FBI. What? For how much? For
300.
Well, how much?
300.
300. Okay. All right.
Let's make it nice and.
So, all righty. They're everywhere, even in your hometown.
That sounds more like Freemasons to me.
Freemasons.
Can you say FBI?
That's what I said, because the FBI is not here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or are they?
All right.
Who knows?
Okay, so Curl moves ahead. So what about Wookie? Where are you going?
Let's go. Monsters for 500, Alex.
Alex Trebek, isn't it?
All righty. You asked for it.
Okay.
For it. Shall not be named, or YouTube will take us down.
Kraken.
It's obviously that one. Yeah.
What do you have in?
All right.
The Kraken. My ass.
The retro muto thingamabob.
Okay, we're
the
still
crack
up.
in the
We're still
ass.
up. Anyway. All right. So,
The thingy.
can you catch the comments for me, Wookie? I'm a little covered up here.
I got.
Add a like
That's
from
just
0
added
plus
a
1
like.
evidently
0
equals.
plus 1
All right,
apparently
Matthew.
equals 0.
There you go.
Yes.
Welcome,
Yes.
welcome, Matthew. Welcome.
Hello
All
there.
right, Abby. Where you going, man?
FBI for 500.
Oh, watch out.
FBI for 500.
He's not mucking about.
Oh, you guys are headhunting here. All right. What group of men who claim to be FBI but give people the creeps that we have covered in the previous show?
I know.
Ooh.
Men in Black. Men in Black.
Men in Black. That would be Men in Black. There you go.
Oh,
No.
500
Congratulations.
for Abby on the board.
There you go.
All right.
Oh, all right.
And back to you, Cruel. Where you going, buddy?
Round the twist. Shoot.
Hmm.
I will go for vehicles for
Mhm.
500.
Ah, you guys are going for the 500s. All righty.
I
What vehicle did Travis Walton ride in?
Who the hell is he? I honestly can't remember.
That's why it's a 500.
This could be a trick question.
What did he? Oh, rock.
I'll give you a clue. Fire in the sky.
Oh shit! A UFO. Or it was a truck.
There you go. Alien spacecraft.
I mean, technically, he was in a truck first, though.
Oh, true.
So
Yes, but
Not
you
like-
know he didn't ride into. Well, yeah, he was anyway. All right,
Yeah,
He
you're
did ride
technically
in the
correct.
truck.
You're technically right. You're technically right.
Technically,
But he rode in
technically,
the more significant vehicle. The more significant vehicle.
That's why it's
All
a
right.
trick question.
Trick question. Good job, Kroll. Good job.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right, Wookie. Where are you going, buddy?
Let's go for might as well. Organizations for 500.
All righty.
Do it.
oh,
Behind the attempt to destroy the reputation of the greatest Christian artifact in existence
Ooh.
and has turned up in mummy lore as well as Spring Hill Jack.
I know what that is. I know what it is.
Shroud of Turin.
Well, yeah, that's the artifact they tried to destroy, but that's not the organization. So I'm gonna go with all right. All right. You wanna steal Abby?
Good day, sir. Huh? No.
You wanna steal Abby? All
All
right, Cruel.
The organization.
Steal it, Cruel.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Can I? Me?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Smithsonian. Smithsonian.
That would be as well. How about you,
Oh!
Abby? Any idea?
Oh. Okay. Behind the attempt to destroy the reputation. I'm going to say the Freemasons.
CIA.
That would be it as well.
Okay.
CIA.
The British
Oh,
Museum.
the British Museum.
Yeah, I never would have guessed that.
Shit.
Yep.
Oh well.
They
we
showed
all
up in
stuffed
they've
up there.
showed up in Mummy lore and they've showed up in Spring Hill Jack lore. So
Okay.
Yeah, now that you're
they've
mentioning
been
it,
mentioned
yeah.
in both of those episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, all righty.
That's-
Anyway, so this is not all fun and games. You can lose. All right. That brings us to Abby. Where you going, brother?
I'm going to go places for 400.
Oh, 400. Okay. All right. What we got here?
Mhm.
Did it fall on its own on 9/11?
Ooh.
Building
revealing.
7.
A bit revealing. Yeah.
7.
Building 7.
Building 7. There you go.
Ding, ding, ding,
All
ding,
right.
ding, ding, ding.
There you go. There you go. Abby takes the lead.
Nice.
All right, where are you going, Kroll?
Monsters for 300.
Monsters for 300. All right. Known for sucking the blood of goats.
Oh, the chupacabras.
Chupacabra. So everybody says? Yep. All right.
Yay.
Get my game shows a little mixed up here.
There you go.
All righty. So back to Wookie. Where are you going, brother?
Let's go. Let's go monsters for 400.
Oh, boy.
Monsters for 400. Okay. High flying cryptid known by Native American tribes all over.
Oh,
Oy.
I know this one.
So tough. Got to be the Thunderbird.
So it says Thunderbird.
Thunderbird.
All right. You got
And
that
it's a
one.
good drink, too.
Congratulations.
Which one?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
If you're homeless,
Yeah, if you're an alcoholic. If you're homeless alcoholic, maybe.
Thunderbird.
All right, Abby. where
Thunderbirds
you go,
are
brother?
cool.
It's a great pick-me-up.
okay,
Got her
we
from the
go.
street.
We're gonna go. You know, let's do FBI for 400.
Ooh.
FBI for 400. All right.
They were in everything.
The FBI were the chief suspects of one other theft we covered, who was possibly robbed.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, I know.
we're the chief suspect.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Was
ooh, 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 ooh,
was Abby off that time? I can't remember.
You might have been.
oh, oh,
Um,
oh, oh,
I know what it is.
oh,
I know what it is.
Don't know. Pass.
Don't know. All right,
Don't know.
Wookie, go for the steal, brother. What? Go for
Well,
steal,
yeah.
what? Wookie?
Wookie.
Tesla.
Yeah.
Tesla.
Yeah, I was off.
Survey
I was
says Nikola Tesla.
That's,
Yeah.
that's,
Ding, ding,
that's
ding, ding,
exactly
ding,
what I was.
So
Exactly
that
what
would
I was
go
thinking.
to
Yeah.
I'd for that one.
Uh-huh. All righty. Okay, gentlemen. We're going to that was a Wookiee stole, so we're going to now did you who was the that was Abby, so I guess
That's
we're
my
back
question.
to Cruel.
Back to
That was
Okay.
this question.
Yeah, that's Abby's question, so we're back to Cruel. Where are you going, brother?
Indeed, we are back to me for some bizarre, strange reason. Okay, we'll go for places for 300.
Places for 300. All right.
Yeah.
Location of a mysterious military compound that turns up in a lot of conspiracy theories in northern New York State.
Oh crap! It was the Montauk Project, wasn't it? I can't remember the name of the thing though.
Survey says
yeah.
Montauk. Yep.
Where?
Where?
There
Oh,
it is. Montauk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't.
Montauk.
Montauk.
All right. All right. Wookiee's next. Where you going, brother?
Let's do places for 500, Alex.
Places
Let's
for
not.
500.
Let's not.
All righty.
Okay.
Place where the mysterious lights are seen in the sky, and one of our first shows.
Oh.
The
Yeah, I know
Brown
what it
Mountain
is.
Lights.
Brown Mountain Light survey says
Yeah.
Brown Mountain.
Ding,
Yep.
ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding.
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I thought you guys have forgotten that one. That was really early on. So,
Well, I remember
It's
the
kind of
Brown
obscure.
Mountain Lights. I just wasn't sure it was actually Brown Mountain.
Yeah, I was gonna say White
Subject.
Mountain.
Yeah, it's White Mountain.
yeah, there you go. All righty. So we're back to Abby. Where you at, brother?
I am going to go with vehicles for 400.
Vehicles for 400. All right. Name of the ship that supposedly disappeared.
The ship that disappeared. The Indianapolis.
What?
Indianapolis?
That would be a no.
Okay.
Nope, that wasn't the Indianapolis. All righty. Okay,
I
Cruel,
have
your first chance to
Is it
steal.
Philadelphia experiment?
Yep, but what's the name of the ship?
Name of the
I
boat.
don't know. I have no idea.
You don't know? All right,
I
Wookie,
don't know.
what's the name of the ship?
Eldridge.
You remember? So it says USS Eldridge. Yeah.
Right. Cool.
Okay. All right.
What format?
Okay.
Time Prophet in the chat
Jack-
says, what format?
What format?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Talking about our question and answer at the end of it. That's what I'm talking about format wise. You always go with whatever's contrarian, so you're pretty much
It's in the
I know
chat.
what you're going to
Time
ask for
Prophet.
anyway.
It's in the chat.
Yeah.
The format that
So-
we're doing for this show.
The poll is open, and whatever negative thing you're going to go ahead and choose it anyway. So I already know what your vote is if you show up. If you
Nah,
show
you
up, I
won't.
know what your vote is.
I
You're
can't. I can't
pretty
do
predictable.
canaries. I can't
Anyway.
do canaries. There you go.
So don't do canaries. All right. Okay, so we are on. Let's see. That was Cruel's. Nope. That was Abby's
That was
question.
Abby's, and then
Yep.
I stole it.
And you stole it.
Cruel.
So it would
Cruel
be
misanswered.
Cruel's question.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
think
Cruel.
it's
Where you
me.
going, brother?
All right. I'll go organizations for 400.
Organizations for 400. All righty. Behind nearly every missing artifact in the 20th century.
That'll be the Smithsonian this time.
The Smithsonian. This time you would be
Yes. Yes.
correct.
Yes. Yes.
That was almost right the last time.
Freaking giveaway.
You almost right the last time. It's either the Smithsonian or the British Museum. Those
Steal.
two seem to be the
Maybe it's both. They're
main
in
themes.
cahoots.
That's possible. It's entirely possible. All right, so let's back to Wookie, who is dominating right now. Where are you going, man?
Let's try
Serial
vehicles
crusher.
for 300, Alex.
300 for what?
300 for vehicles.
Vehicles. Okay. All right, where we going?
Time Prophet in the chat says, are these questions only Americans know the answers to? Well, Cruel got them right. He's not American.
No, it's fans of this show would know the answers to this. So in other words, you won't know any of these answers. So there you go. Anyway,
It's
why you keep
destructed,
showing up? I
ruin
have
the
no
entire
idea.
industry.
Read that
Oh, okay.
question, Quebec, you dig old
All right.
bastard.
destruction ruined an entire industry.
Holy
Could it
shit,
be?
don't say the word Hindenburg.
Everybody
Oh, it
says
just slipped out.
the
It just slipped out
Hindenburg.
there.
All right. There's Wookie.
Illegal word. Illegal word.
Dong, dong, dong.
I was going to say Star
We
Wars.
seem to still be up. So we seem to still be up. So there you go.
We're up.
All righty.
We're up.
Back to the board. Mr. Abbey, where you going, brother?
FBI 300.
FBI for 300.
Mini Metro.
All righty. What even happened because of Ruby Ridge and Waco?
What even happened?
There's an incident that happened that we covered that happened because of Ruby Ridge and Waco.
It was
directly.
Oklahoma City bombing.
Yep. We did the trilogy.
So it says Oklahoma
Yes.
City bombing. Congratulations. There you go. You cracked four. You cracked four. Good deal, man.
I'm off the
Alrighty,
snide.
so you're off the snide. All right, Cruel, where you going, brother?
We'll go monsters for 200.
Monsters for 200. Here we go. All right. May have killed kickers at the pass.
Huh?
Eh?
Huh?
Trebek, you rude today.
I don't know what kicker
All right.
is.
Yeah, I don't know. I got this one.
Okay.
Is it a daily double, Alex?
I'm gonna have. It's
Oh.
supposed to be hikers. It was supposed to be
Kickers.
hikers, so
The
I'm gonna give you
kickers.
that one because
What
The
it's
kickers.
Oh,
supposed to be hikers.
right. Yeah.
What, Carol, you
and
Premium
Russia,
in the
yeah.
Washington
Bar-
Redskins?
Where's Jan Stenerud?
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Yes.
It was supposed to be hikers, and
Yeah,
I guess the
remember
autocorrect got
hikers
me.
at the fast, and
No, that was-
yeah, that's right.
Actually,
Yeah,
Carol,
the
you're
Bart
Premium
Loft
in the,
pass,
in the
yeah.
Miami Dolphins. Holy shit.
Where's
Yeah.
George Blanda?
That's my
Yes.
mistake. I'll award it to you. You gotta give me.
Thank you.
So there you go.
Thank you.
All right, you would have gotten it if I hadn't screwed that up. So I am
Damn, auto
not.
check.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
It is
Yeti. Yeti. Sorry. I had to do that.
All right. So, Wookie, where are you going, brother?
Park horse for 500, please. I mean, no.
Instant win.
Let's
There-
try
Daily
FBI
double.
for 200.
FBI for 200. All right.
FBI for 200.
Hey, who was the attorney general when Ruby Ridge happened?
Oh,
Oh, the Sea Hag.
Some arsehole.
Reno 911.
no.
That would be it. Ah!
No,
right.
Janet Reno.
Anybody ready to steal?
Janet Reno was
No.
the Attorney
Can
General.
anybody steal?
Nope.
I can't remember the name.
Ruby Ridge was in George Bush's presidency.
Ah.
He hadn't took an office yet, but officially the attorney general was Bill Barr.
Bill Barr.
Oh, that's
Oh,
that
him?
bastard. Oh.
Yeah.
He took office after it happened, but he was there for the cover up. That was
Right.
Bill Barr.
Damn it.
Yeah. So, all righty. That goes to Abby then.
Okay. Well, let's organizations for 200.
Organizations for 200. All righty. May have killed Kiki and Kennedy.
Ooh.
CIA.
Yeah, definitely.
CIA services.
What's the matter? The CIA got to put
CIA.
in too many
It's the
pencils.
CIA and the black
CIA.
helicopters.
There you go.
They're spreading the gay frogs everywhere.
All right.
My friend
so,
Alex told me.
Run to the
All right,
kickers.
Crow. Oh, where you going, brother?
Well, I don't know. I was going to do organizations for 200, but I can't now. Let's do places for
You
200
want to
then.
do vehicles. You want to do vehicles for 200.
Okay, let's do vehicles for 200 then.
Vehicles for 200.
I'm sure I'll cock this up as well.
Yep.
Is the Attorney General the
Most
guy who burns
expensive
witches?
crap ever built, according to our show. The most
I
expensive
don't know. I mean,
crap.
I guess it
ever
kind
built.
of disappeared also. The Titanic, maybe?
Survey says. Ta-da!
It's because the Titanic did not have a helicopter.
Did not have a
Get to the
chopper.
boat.
That's true.
Get
To
It
the
didn't have a
chopper.
chopper.
Alpha.
So what's
Yeah,
that
that was
saying?
a good one. That was a good show.
Act a good neighbor.
Oh,
Hey,
Cotton,
Tom is there.
all right,
Okay,
Upper
Wookie.
Cotton in the chat. How's it
Where you
going,
going,
Cotton
Ricky?
Ministries? Good to see you, man.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
Yeah, everybody's
Hello,
going.
hello,
All right,
hello,
okay.
people.
Good to see you.
Hello, people.
RJ.
Welcome to the
Oh,
show.
hail.
Hey, what's up, RJ?
Wookie. Your turn, Wookie.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, hey.
Shut up now.
Let's try places for
Yep.
200.
Where you going, man? Alrighty. The lady couldn't stop building on this house.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That
God.
psycho lady had the Winchester house.
Winchester House survey says.
Ding, ding,
Winchester
ding, ding,
House.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding,
I
ding.
couldn't remember the wifey's name. Remember the house?
Something Winchester. I don't know.
The house
The
that
name of
never
Tiny
ends.
Hit.
All righty. 500 points are left on the board. The only one that's like mathematically eliminated this. Well, nobody's mathematically eliminated at the point. So we'll keep on going.
I am.
Next, we'll go
Gabby
with.
is.
I am.
Owen's got a chance. It's cruel.
500 would put you at 1900.
That would
that's
just
right.
that would just be a chance to draw.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So all right. So we'll just Abby is eliminated. We'll just go with Cruel and Wookie until one is mathematically eliminated. So actually, yeah, you're
It's
still
because
in
the
it.
Illuminati were here and they're judging me.
Winchesters were in Supernatural.
Wrong
Winchesters. Wrong Winchesters. So all right.
The brothers. Right,
Can we have conspiracies, please?
It's all right, Cruel. Which one you want to go with, buddy?
Oh shoot! Monsters for 100, then please.
All right, Monsters for 100. All righty. Found in the lake near Cruel.
No, that wasn't a dead giveaway.
Gee, what could that be? The Loch Ness Monster, Nessie.
The Loch Ness Monster, survey says.
I ain't Rosie O'Donnell on a raft.
It's the gay frogs.
She's in Ireland, thank goodness.
All right. There we go. Okay, next. Where are you going with, Wookie?
For game, set, and match, we're going to go with places for 100.
Places. So
don't screw this up.
Nazis may have built it.
Have built it.
No, that's
Winter place in Argentina.
Give me the whole name.
Oh, fuck me.
No, that's not it.
I don't know the full name. It's Winter something.
Winter
all right,
Soldier?
Cruel, can you give me the full name?
No, it's not Winter Soldier.
The Winter Villa.
Uh-oh.
Villa Winter. That would be the whole name. So
Winter.
Jonathan
Winters.
There says Villa Winter. So that would be that being Cruel. There you go.
Cruel. Watch out.
Oh,
riveting. He's gonna catch.
Okay. So you're capable of a tie, and we'll have to do a Final Jeopardy if we do a tie. So all right. So going that's monsters. Yeah. There you go. That's a conspiracy theory. That's a conspiracy theory. All right. So where are you going with it, Wookie?
Let's go for organizations for 100.
All righty. Survey says the bad guys for more of our streams than any other organization.
It's kind of a toss-up, really.
The Smithsonian Institute.
That's kind of a toss-up.
All right, Cruel.
Oh.
I was going to say the FBI.
The bad guys for
the FBI.
So it says the FBI.
No, it's definitely a 3-letter agency.
Yeah,
definitely a 3-letter agency.
Yeah.
You know,
we listed
it was
them,
the FBI all along.
We could be seeing the comeback for the ages here, kids.
All
righty. No.
I think.
Okay, so all right,
Wookie.
Okay, let's go with FBI for 100.
It was Wookie's choice last time, and it's Wookie's choice again. What's going on here?
Which shows did Lon Horiuchi show up in?
Oh, 2.
Oh, never mind. I know who that is.
He was actually mentioned in the third.
All of them.
So, all right, Cruel. Can you give me the 3 that he has mentioned?
Yeah. It's Ruby Ridge, Waco, and the Oklahoma bombing.
Yes.
The trilogy.
So, yep. So that would be cruel. All righty. All righty. So last question. It'd have to be vehicles. Unfortunately, yeah,
really?
unfortunately, you'll get this one. All right. What's the name of the bulldozer that rearranged an entire town?
Oh,
Killdozer.
Killed.
Killdozer. There you go.
Crow got it before Wookie, so I'm gonna. I get the most of Crow.
Okay, you went to cruel. We need a tiebreaker. We need a tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker. All right.
The parkour murders.
I assume you've got contingencies for such a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure he does. The Daily
All
Double.
righty.
Ding, 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 ding. Daily Double.
Okay. All right.
Come on,
all
Trebek,
right.
you daggone bastard.
Okay. Which show that we did is the most true to today? It was the most impact on today. The show that we did is still in the headlines right now. Even though it happened back in 1973.
73.
73.
Yeah. It's happened in 1973, and we did a show on it. It's still affecting things today. They're actually making policy based off of this one thing that happened in 1973 that we did a show on.
Oh, fuck.
This requires memory.
Well, that's why I showed you every show that we did at the beginning, guys.
Son of a bitch. Something we did a show on.
Mm-hmm. Hasn't been that long ago.
And if it's infecting policy, then obviously that would be on the conspiracy side of things.
Uh-huh.
So
73.
I wasn't alive in 1973.
I just was born myself.
Two.
I
Okay.
was 4 years old.
All right. I'll give you one hint.
No, that wasn't it.
Gold medals.
Oh, the Battle of the Sexes.
Oh, fuck.
Ding, ding, ding.
Damn it.
And the back. And the comeback. The comeback is complete.
Kid. The comeback kid for
Comeback
Cruel
is
Mirab
complete.
who's come from behind charge
Your fleet is lost.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Kids from Scotland coming
Out
up
of
with no
nowhere.
chance.
The kid from
And
Scotland.
just like Sean Connery, never say never.
Again.
and give him a little slap. And give him a little slap. There you go.
Give him a little slap.
You're a
A
slap.
little slap.
Double jeopardy.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Cruel.
I would never have got that if you hadn't given the clue. I was
Yeah,
kind of stumped.
I
off on that.
frickin'
Yeah.
Yeah, 73. I didn't know what the hell.
Well,
I should have
Of
known
course, I
that.
wasn't on that stream either.
but
Yeah,
but they're still making
For whatever
I mean, it's in the
fucking
news
reason,
right
I was
now.
thinking about.
Every day it's in the news right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, well.
What was you thinking of?
For whatever fucking reason, the Munich Olympics were jumping in my head. I don't know why.
But we didn't do a show on that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I know. That's why. I'm
No,
like,
I didn't.
it shouldn't have been 73 anyway. It was 72.
Not yet.
I first thought it was going to be about Kennedy, but you said 73. I'm going like he's off by a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I totally.
Yeah, I was
forgot
thinking
about
Kennedy
that.
there for a minute as well. Yeah.
Well, every
totally
time
forgot
that
about
some
Bobby Riggs.
every time some hairy man steals an award from a girl or beats them down, they always reference 1973 Battle of the Sexes to say that women can compete with men.
Yeah.
They're still referencing it
Yeah.
right now, every day. They still reference that one match that happened. It happened one time, and they've never been able to replicate it.
Bobby Riggs let it in that way. because he made a
the money
fuck
grab.
ton of money because
They all
he
made
bet
money.
on Billie Jean King and he won a shitload of money.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have got squat.
I mean,
if
it's
he'd
so
won.
obvious. I mean, it's like the guy was a hustler. What do you think hustlers do, dumbass? I mean, seriously, what do you think he was doing? I mean, it's just beyond
Making money?
me.
Making lots of money?
Ton of money.
Making
See,
a lot of money.
That's how you
A
win.
lot of money.
He wasn't thinking of actually winning the match. He won the bet.
Well,
Yeah,
Billie
the
Jean
bet.
King.
He won the bet. He won the money. He won the
Billie
pot.
Jean King barely kept up. I mean, Billie Jean King could barely like match Margaret Court. I mean, she had a losing record to Court, you know, head to head with Margaret Court,
And
Bobby Riggs ruined her. He ruined her. The Mother's Day Massacre. And you want to tell me that he could drop off that far that he could lose in straight sets?
No way.
No, it's
Not
impossible.
even close.
It's impossible if that was And every time they tried it since, the woman has lost. Every time since, and they've tried it multiple times since. So the soccer team tried it multiple times, and they even tried it the other day.
Wasn't it like
again.
wasn't
They
it
played
like
a high
either
school
Jimmy
team.
Connors against Chris Everett or McEnroe against Navratilova or something like that back in the day?
Yeah.
Well, he was supposed
like
to.
that.
Bobby Riggs was supposed to do a third match against Chris Everett Lloyd, but because he lost to Billie Jean King, the match was called off. But he was supposed to do Chris Everett Lloyd too. But she might have beat him.
He gave you shit. He cashed in. He was like,
she might have beat him. She might.
Give me my money.
But anyway, she had the kind of game that probably could have beat him, but Billie Jean King, no. All right, so here we go. All righty.
here we go.
Right now we've got in the we're going to talk about some possible topics. Talk about some possible topics for future shows. If you're in the chat right now and you have a cryptid or a conspiracy you would like us to cover, go ahead, write it down. We will make a note of it. And I'll make a note of it. I don't know.
I got 3 votes on my poll. Bunny, what do you got?
I haven't checked yet. But okay, so what we're doing right now is we're checking. Do you have a cryptid or a conspiracy we have not done that you would like to see us do? Put that in the chat right now. We'll write it down for future shows.
We did think about the city of Atlantis and the Bermuda Triangle and stuff like that as well. That was a couple of things.
Okay, Bermuda Triangle, city of Atlantis. Yep, that's a good idea.
Those things.
Yep.
Chemtrails.
Chemtrails. Well,
or contrails.
B-Dog would like that.
Contrails. Okay.
Yeah.
What's a hairdryer got to do with this? I have no idea. Anyway,
I saw.
That's a horrible movie.
I saw Gobby did a video about that. Chemtrails.
Yes, he did on contrails. Yep. Mm-hmm. He did.
Yeah, I saw the trails, and there was about 4 of them. Yeah, saw that.
All right. Well, the Amityville house actually haunted. That was one I wrote down the other day. Is the Bible code real? That's one I did with Belmont.
Cotton Ministries in the chat says that chemtrails aren't conspiracy anymore.
No.
Actually, the other day, Kennedy actually talked about it in a press conference. So,
didn't
all
he
right.
say they were putting it in the fuel or some shit like that?
Something.
Yeah. Evidently, this was like a climate change thing. They were like seeding the atmosphere with stuff.
Yeah.
But
they've been doing that
anyway.
for years.
Evidently, it was something under HHR, and he said he was going to stop it. So it's evidently going on.
How do you think they go from
but
global
the
freezing to
Georgia
global
guidestones?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's all climate change shit. They think they're saving the planet for some damn reason.
Hey, here we go. Buddy. This is from Time Prophet. Yeah. Staffordshire Panther.
I've never heard of that one.
I have.
I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah,
That looks
it's supposed to
interesting.
be like a panther or a big cat, big black cat. So yeah,
Kind of reminds me of was the Minnesota Dogman. I don't think we've done that one.
do we have a Michigan dog man?
Michigan
Dogman?
Dogman. Okay,
Yeah.
Michigan Dogman. Yeah. Was the Georgia Guidestones destroyed on purpose?
I think
one.
so.
Oh yeah.
Are number stations actually?
Oh yeah,
and
those
are the
weird
number
AM
stations? Are the number stations actually for spies? Yeah. Are they actually spies talking? And does MK Ultra produce assassins? That's what I'm thought of.
That should be a good one.
Too bad we couldn't ask old Ted Kaczynski.
Yeah.
MK Ultra graduate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he was normal before that. Next thing you know, he's sending bombs in the mail.
I think they suckered him into it early on. He didn't know what he was getting into. He was a guinea pig.
Yeah.
He was only 16.
But you read his manifesto and it'll freak you out. He calls pretty much the whole 20th century. Yeah. He's right. He's absolutely right.
Yep.
But he just had the wrong solution. He thought he could blow it up enough that he could stop it. So,
really freaking ingenious.
That might have been MK Ultra. Yeah.
Very ingenious on how he came up with those explosives in those packages.
Well, think about this too. They weren't going to find him unless it was for his brother kind of turning him in and ratting him out.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it's because he used a certain turn of phrase that nobody else used.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's Cotton in the chat says Epstein Island and Nickelodeon.
Wow.
Ah.
All right. Okay. We'll write those down. The Nickelodeon thing, I don't know how much of a conspiracy there is to that. That's pretty much cut and dried.
So, just a thought, the theories that I sent you guys on our X message board. What do you think of those? Those videos.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't use Instagram, so I don't really click on them very often.
Okay.
I've clicked on a couple of them.
The Great
But
British
is there
Replacement
one
Theory
in
on whether we are
These
all
were
being
Instagram.
replaced by foreigners and park whores. That's a good subject, Time Prophet.
These were actually YouTube videos that I'd sent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It could be worse.
Yesterday.
I must have missed that. I missed that then. Okay. So what were the
It's about like there's a whole conspiracy about Antarctica, and there's this ice wall. If you go beyond the ice wall, there's this whole other like world behind it.
Is that Hollow Earth? Is that the Hollow Earth thing?
I don't know if that's the term they use. They use the term call it breaking the firmament or something like that.
Okay.
Well, we do know this though. In Google Earth and Google Maps, if you are looking at Antarctica, you can only go down so far, and then there's sections which are completely you can't tell what it is. It's completely blurred out,
digitized out.
It's digitized completely the fuck out. In some places, you have to go backwards in time for different shots to be able to see stuff, and even then, it may not work. But and then there's sometimes
there's a no-fly zone. There is a no-fly zone over Antarctica.
I was waiting to say it.
Go ahead.
I was waiting to say is that because it's restricted. Yeah.
Right.
I heard that.
I think we did
have
go.
Not done. No, we haven't
not
done
done
the
the moon.
moon landing though.
I don't want to get a knuckle sandwich from
we haven't covered
Buzz Aldrin.
Well, I'll tell you this.
nonsense.
I'll tell you this about one thing that me and Belmont we did a moon landing controversy show, and we got like ratioed. I mean, we got buried by the algorithm. YouTube.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we got killed on that show. I think there's only 10. I think my show has only got like 10 views for all the time it's been up.
Wow.
So they buried the crap out of that show. There's something there they don't want us to talk about. So
there was confirmation. They found one or two of the landing sites on the moon whatever the probe they sent up there recently, the Aurora or whatever the hell it was that went around the moon.
Okay.
And they took pictures of 2 of the moon landing sites because the base of the return module was still sitting there where they'd launched off.
Oh, yeah.
So and there was some other debris in the area, but yeah, 2 different sites that had the limb legs still there.
So why haven't we gone back is the real question. Okay.
I think because we
that's
found
the one
something
everybody
that
always asks.
freaked us out. I think
All
we
right.
found something there and freaked us
Yeah,
out.
maybe.
Okay. All right. That's definitely a good one for a future show. Definitely. I like that. Okay. So first one was Shady AF. All right. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Aliens only visiting trailer parks.
Yes.
I'm not.
That's because the Earth park whores are easy, apparently.
Yes.
Well,
Earth
park girls are not easy.
They're misconstrued with park cores.
Yeah.
Trailer park girls are not easy. No, they're not.
They're just sleepy.
They're pain in the ass bitches.
They are terrifying, especially the ones around here. Terrifying. They drive these like they all drive Buick Centuries with the window busted out in the back. I have no idea why. But it's like,
one question, buddy. One question, buddy. How many teeth do they have? How many teeth do they have?
Not very many.
They got that methamphetamine smile.
Yeah. There you go. We actually, I know somebody that lives in the land that works in a landfill, and they used to have explosions down there all the time from meth stuff. Anyway.
I had
all right
years, many decades ago, and Abby can confirm this. I had a paper route in Temecula, California.
Oh,
Temecula. I've heard of that. I've heard of that place.
I used to deliver in this one big, huge complex of they had duplexes and quadplexes and all this other shit and like rent-controlled stuff. So it's pretty scary driving around at 3:00 in the freaking morning. I come rolling up to throw the paper into my customer's driveway, and half of the house is gone. The fucking whole second story of a duplex was completely blown off.
Wow.
Apparently it was a meth lab.
Yeah.
Well,
fentanyl's kind of replaced meth around here. Fentanyl's replaced meth around here.
Yeah.
In fact, most of the people that were addicted to meth are gone now because they got all the fentanyl. People that don't live in rural areas don't understand how horrible fentanyl is.
I had a friend pass away a couple of years ago because of it.
My brother's two sons that he had adopted from a member of our family who was an addict, and she got out of jail, went home, thought that she could just grab drugs like she used to, and she got one laced with fentanyl because she'd been in jail too long, not so long that she didn't know about fentanyl kind of like coming out this way.
Right.
And they found her the next morning. So
you never want to get involved in that shit.
No. They don't know they're getting involved. That's the scary thing. They don't know they're getting involved.
Yeah.
So.
And it's such a minute amount that can kill you. It's microscopic almost, you know?
It's like the news media that's kind of like, oh, these illegals were caught with like bags of fentanyl. It's just a little bit. It's just like a couple baggies of fentanyl, and they showed it.
Like it's no big deal.
It's like that one baggie that they showed could probably wipe out the Western Seaboard.
Right, easily.
You know? I mean,
yes, I've heard that.
I've
heard that. Yeah,
it's
I've heard it's as bad.
It's really ridiculous. It is. It's horrible. Anyway, so I'm gonna check my poll right quick. See
mine
what
hasn't
people
changed. I'm gonna end mine because
all right,
it hasn't changed.
All righty. I got 3 votes, and all 3 think our current way of doing things is kick ass. So,
Well, I have 3 votes as well, and only one says it's kick ass. So
okay.
I got 2 ditch it and 1 kick ass. So what do you got? Like 4 kick asses and 2 ditches it. Ditch witch it.
Well, so you guys like the whole our current debunked, confirmed, that stuff that we do. You guys go. You still like that?
I do, but I would make a change to the in the middle and undecided. I would make them one or the other. Let's make it 2 choices, in my opinion. I would go with undecided.
Yeah.
Well, in the middle though, that's like it's neither debunked nor it's confirmed. It's like in the middle. It's like elements of it that are confirmed.
Either or, I would use one or the other. In the middle or undecided.
Okay. So you say retire in the middle. All right. Well, but we kind of have a whole entire thing at the end that says the truth is in the middle. So
well, keep the in the middle and get rid of undecided. It's the same, pretty much the same thing. So just say in the middle.
Okay.
In the middle, and then we'll
all right.
just.
All right. Well, I only created undecided because Abby kept going undecided all the time. It's pretty much for him.
Oh, his fault.
Default.
Every single show is like, oh.
I'm gonna go back to unsettled all the time.
Okay, so we're all right. So we'll retire undecided and keep in the middle. All right. Okay. All right.
Cool.
All right. So that's one change we'll make moving forward. So next week, you want to do moon landing? Did the moon landing happen?
You're trying to get us canceled?
Holy shit.
Okay. All right. Well, what are the options?
I got an idea, buddy. I got an idea. Let's do the Holy Grail.
Let's do the Holy Grail.
I was going to say this last 2 have been conspiracies, haven't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I was going to say the last two have been.
Yeah, that the Panther one is interesting.
The one at the Panther that he mentioned. Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'll look and see if there's any meat on those bones. If there's any research I can stick my teeth into.
Staffordshire Panther.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
All right. I'll look. I'll see if that's a viable one. And we'll try it. We'll see if we can do that next week. And as always, as tradition on this show, we will keep this tradition.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, just to keep our fans enthused and aware. We love parkour.
Yep. That's definitely our unofficial mascot.
Gotta get the good stuff to come back. Gotta get the good stuffs to come back on. What the heck?
Yes, the good stuff.
It's been ages since we've seen it.
Oh, I know. Yeah. They've been busy, apparently.
They're either in the chat for a while.
Making comics or making babies. One of the two.
No, they're not making babies. They're definitely not making babies. I tell you that. What the heck happened with my camera here?
What's going on here?
I don't know. You don't pay your bill up there. It's like a big
I don't know.
You don't have an avatar or anything. What's going on, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Black helicopters, Illuminati.
Black helicopters, gay frogs.
See, the power outage in Western Europe is now affecting Bunny.
Yeah.
There you go.
Smithsonian Institute hiding all the relics.
It's Smithsonian going after Bunny.
It switched on to my integrated camera for some reason. So it is what it is. All right. Singular parkour, but what up multiple parkours? All right. Whatever. Love you too, Time Prophet.
Oh, it's a good one.
Not really. All right.
Oh, shit.
I cannot tell a lie. I do not love it, man. Anyway. All right. So thank you all for coming to the show.
All right.
Appreciate the input. Thank you guys for playing the game. Congratulations
Tomorrow,
to Cruel for being the first winner of the
The
Cryptids and
current
Conspiracies
champion!
Jeopardy. Amazing comeback from
I know.
behind.
From
It's
behind.
amazing.
Big time.
So there you go. Either
Yeah,
that
I
or
tell you-
you choked. Either that or you choked. I,
I
mean,
think I choked,
yeah.
but he did a good
Yeah.
job.
Well, he took advantage of your choking. So there you go. All right. He
Wookiee
performed the
as true to his
Heimlich
form-
on your ass. He performed the Heimlich.
As true to a Wookiee's form, he got scared and ran away.
Yes, I did.
There you go. Yeah. Wookiees do tend to do that. They do tend to do that. All right. Well, thank you all for coming. I think we had a fun show. We will see you next.
Yeah,
week.
and just a public service announcement. My show tomorrow morning will be at 7 a.m. Pacific and 10 a.m. Eastern. And Abby's pissed off because he has to wake up. And we might have Kurt from Eccentric on. We're gonna talk about retail prices and the tariff madness.
Riveting
Shit that
riveting
people
subject.
don't know
Wow.
that your favorite.
Wow, I just got a
brand-
stiffy. What a great topic.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah,
All right.
a lot of the stuff that retailers and your favorite brand companies do that you don't know about.
Oh.
Right here tomorrow. Well, right tomorrow, next day, on my show.
Nice.
Yay.
Mañana.
Right.
Mañana.
Well, I'm sorry. I'll be in church
Lord.
praising my Lord, so I won't be able to be there. But anyway, have fun. All right. So thank you.
Is it the Church of Our Perpetual Motion?
No, it is not. It is not. It's Baptist. It's Baptist. Anyway, thank you all for coming.
Trailer park.
Have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you next time. Follow.
See you, everybody. Thanks
Bye,
for coming.
everybody.
Good to see everybody in the chat.